Hey teacher friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're just joining me for the first time, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. For today's video, it's going to be really exciting because it's a teacher haul, and I'm so excited to show you all of the cool stuff I got for my classroom. So if you're interested to see what I got for my classroom, keep watching. Teacher fam, so the purpose of this video is to kind of give you an alternative way to shop for your classroom. Now I know, and I've done it before, I shop at Target, I shop at Dollar Tree, I shop at Walmart and other stores for my classroom. I'm a big fan of all of those stores. But for this haul, I got all of my items from a thrift store, a local thrift store in my city. My cousin works at this thrift store, and right before winter break, he sent me a picture message and asked me if I needed any of the stuff that I got for the haul, and I quickly replied yes, I can find some way to use them. So back here, what you see here is what I got in my haul. Now I didn't get this box right here that I'm pointing to, this isn't a part of it, and then that basket of books is not a part of it. It's just these on the stand here and then the globe, and I'm going to be showing and talking to you more about those things, so keep watching. Alright, so the first item in my haul that I'm going to be showing you today is this beautiful globe. I love it so much. It's so nice. It's a timeless piece. I haven't seen a globe like this in a classroom probably since I was in high school. I don't recall seeing any globes in any of my internships. So I'm really excited to be able to use this in my classroom. It's so nice. Just the colors and everything. I think it's beautiful. We're learning cultures around the world in first grade. Again, I teach first grade and it's my first year. And we are learning cultures around the world. So I think it would be a cool thing to show my kids some of the landmarks and some of the places on the globe that we talk about. And just to kind of let them see, you know, back when I was in school, we used globes and we talked about different countries using a globe, and you can see the dimensions of the earth and everything on a globe. And so I think they would really enjoy learning about the different countries that we talk about by having a globe in the classroom. Alright guys, so let's get on to what's back here. So the first item that is back here is this weather chalk sign, and it was $1 at the thrift shop. By the way, that globe was $5.50. I'm going to link all the prices in the description box, not because you can still find them because it is a thrift store, but just to kind of give you an idea of you can get some really nice things at a thrift shop for a reasonable price. But back to the chalkboard. So this is I guess a weather, what's the weather today sign. We talk about the calendar in my first grade class, and we talk about, you know, what month it is, what is today's date, what season is it, what day of the week is it. So I think this will be a really good way when we start talking about the weather to introduce weather topics like, is it cold, is it hot outside, is it sunny, and we kind of talk about that in class a little bit, but this would be a really cool way to display it in our classroom. So I'm really excited to have my kids maybe write what the weather is outside, and they would love this because my kids love to write on my boards and write my headings and all of my topics on my whiteboard in the front of the room, so I think they would enjoy writing about the weather on this too. Alright, so the next item in my haul is this wonderful big old pad of anchor chart paper, and this is so needed because I think I'm on my last 2 sheets in my room, so I'll go ahead and kind of show you. Yeah, this big pad of anchor chart paper, and if you are a first grade teacher or a kindergarten teacher or any of the primary grades, anchor chart paper is probably the thing that you need to have in your room. It was 50 cents at the thrift shop. I've never had to buy anchor chart paper in the classroom that I'm in right now. There was quite a bit of anchor chart paper left. And then I've just been letting my team use whatever they needed, so I was running out. So I'm really happy that this is a part of the haul. I use anchor chart paper to for writing lessons when we're talking about writing. I call them awesome sentences, and an awesome sentence in my class has capital letters at the beginning, spaces in between the words, end marks at the end of the sentences, and they have to make sense. And a lot of times I will model the awesome sentences on this paper. I also use them for posters in the room, like when posting procedures. I did a lot of that at the beginning of the year, talking about rules for my reading corner or rules for sitting on the carpet. I post a lot of those things, and I write all of those things on the anchor charts. And the cool thing about this is you can laminate it and it'll last a long time. Now, another reason why I've run out of anchor chart paper is because I messed up a lot. So being able to laminate this will help me to save some of the anchor chart paper in the future. So I'm really happy to have this in my haul as well. All right, so again, this is my anchor chart paper that I'm so happy to have in my classroom now. Alright, I'm really excited to show you guys what is next on the haul. It is this wonderful poster right here, and I'm just going to show it to you before I talk about it. Alright, now this is actually two posters. There's one on the front and one on the back, and I'll show you the back in a second. But this will really help to teach about long vowel sounds and the way that I teach them in my classroom. And sorry if there's a glare. It's a little bit bright in here. But the way that I teach it in my room is that the long vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, U, well, they say their own name. So again, A, E, I, O, U. They say their name. So this is the long vowel side. And then on the back, I'm going to flip it over. We have short vowels. And the short vowels go, I teach it this way. I say we have a, I, Those are the short vowels. And I really enjoy teaching phonics to my kids, and they love learning it because I make it really interactive. I do different kinds of games, and if you guys would like to kind of see or maybe want to know more about how I teach it, I can certainly do a separate video on that because we get really interactive in phonics, and I would love to show you. But I can't wait to add this to how I teach it because my kids love it and they get so excited about learning different sounds for some reason. I guess it helps them to learn new words. So, but I'm so happy to have these two posters. I'm going to hang, these are probably going to be the first thing that I hang up when I get back to my classroom. We're still on winter break, so I can't wait to get these inside my room. So these wonderful short and long vowel sound posters. Alright, the next two items in the haul are going to be maps. I have one here and then one behind the one that I'm already holding. This one is a map of Africa, and it's sideways because right now I'm showing you the title. I wonder why they did it like that, but no problem. We're going to work with it. So this is the title, and then if you turn it this way, you'll actually see how Africa would look on a globe or on a map. And again, we do learn cultures around the world. I don't know if we go totally in depth with our first grade standards in Africa per se. So I don't know how I would use this in my room, but I could definitely find other grade levels or find some more of my teacher friends who might need this particular map. But I think it would be a great way to teach about the different places in Africa, just because it shows all of the different, well, it doesn't really show all of the countries, but it shows what it would look like, and it shows the different rivers, kind of like a physical map. So I think it would be a good way to teach maybe upper grade levels about the different places in Africa. And so that's that map, and then on the map behind it, we have just a flat map of all of the continents, and I think it would be a good way to kind of go in conjunction with the globe that I showed you earlier. It might be maybe difficult for the kids to see all of the countries on a globe, so if I had a map in my room laid out or posted in the front or wherever, then they could see like all in one place how all of the continents, not countries, all of the continents are laid out. So here is the map of the world. Again, this is the map of the world. So I definitely can use this in my room, and I'm excited to be able to use it again when we talk about cultures around the world. Okay, the last two items in my haul are very science related. They are posters about the Earth. The first one, and first let me show it to you. The first poster has to do with the layers of the Earth, okay? So you have the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core, and then it shows all of those parts of the Earth in a diagram here. And we won't cover too much of this in our science standards, but my kids really like to learn random facts. Well, I probably shouldn't say random facts, but they like to learn different facts. And I think it would be a great way for maybe a science station to maybe tell me about the layers of the Earth or something, and they could write what they learned and maybe keep it in a notebook or a journal or something, just to kind of keep for themselves, because my kids like to learn different things and they love to tell me things. They'll be like, Miss Parnell, did you know that the inner core is in the very center of the Earth and it's very hot there? Now, maybe not that specifically, but they love to tell me different things, and I let them because they get excited about it. So that's one poster. And then this poster is about the planets, and actually a lot of my kids already know about the planets. Of course, we live on Earth, and then they know about Mercury and Venus and just all of the planets. And again, you could use this for a science station, and they could tell me about the planets in order, or different things about a specific planet. And again, there's that glare again. But it would be really good for a science station. Just tell me something you learned about a planet using this poster. That would be ways that I would use both of those posters in my classroom. Alright everyone, well that is the end of my haul. Again, the purpose of this haul was to kind of show you a different idea of where you can shop to get items for your classroom. Again, I know that there are some teachers who have just graduated, or maybe some teachers who are looking to go ahead and start getting things for their classroom, or if you're already a teacher like I am, you might have been just looking to see what other things you could get to kind of spruce things up, or what might help your kids to learn different concepts. I'm very thankful to my cousin that he thought enough of me to get all of those things for me. And also it was nice to see that, like for instance, you saw those long and short vowel posters. They haven't even been opened yet. So to have something, first get it from a thrift store, but it's in really good condition, I think it's worth the buy. So I definitely would recommend you trying thrift shops, as well as going to Target and Dollar Tree, all of those stores that us teachers hold near and dear to our heart and love so much. But that's the end of this haul. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also leave comments below about stores that you like to shop at whenever you're shopping for your classroom. I look forward to hearing from you all. Thanks everyone, and have a wonderful day. Bye guys.